بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. To our sister in the UK who asked, I'm currently memorizing the Holy Quran, and part of my goal is to capture the number of the ayat. What do you advise? Do I have to keep memorizing the number of the ayat as I'm memorizing Quran, or I should hold on? When I finish memorizing, then I begin to capture ayah by ayah. To our sister in the UK and those around the world who are memorizing Quran or had memorized Quran and trying to capture the number of the ayat, as she mentioned in her question, that I love to know the number of the ayah when an ayah is recited. This is something really good, sister, and our brothers around the world. It's very good for a person to know that, for instance, when an ayah is recited, you know where the ayah, you know the location of the ayah, and you know the number of the ayah and stuff like that. All these, as a student who's memorizing Quran, is essential to you. But the first thing that you have to consider, don't worry about the number of the ayat. Worry about securing Quran itself as a text. You memorize it pretty well. When you recite, you barely make mistake. When you recite Quran of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you're capable of knowing what comes next. You know the ayat and you know everything that associates with the ayah. This is the first thing that you have to do. After that, you can take a course that later on you can reach out to us in here in Inc. Bi-idhnillahi tabaraka wa ta'ala, to provide some extra methods of knowing and securing the number of the ayat. The number of ayat, number of the pages, and also how to be able to capture exactly where the ayah locates in Quran. So sister, the first thing you have to do is that to secure your memorization first. When you finish memorizing Quran, that will come next. Because you may waste time trying to do both at the same time, which securing Quran first is more important than just knowing the number of the ayat. Because to secure and make sure that your memorization is strong is much better in the sight of Allah than just knowing the number of the ayat. But the intention that you have, sister, is really precious, and it's good intention to know the ayat and the locations of the ayat and the number as well. So remain blessed, inshallah. We make dua for you to complete memorizing the glorious Quran, and this is a virtuous act. Never give up until you meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with this, amal salih, good deed. Remain blessed, you and your people in UK and our brothers around the world. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.